For kilometers under the Antarctic ice sits a lake that has stayed liquid for millions of years. No sunlight has touched it since before humans existed, and something may be alive inside it. You picture Antarctica as one solid sheet of frozen white, still and dead. But beneath your feet, if you stood there, water would be moving. Hundreds of lakes are hidden under that ice. The largest is called Lake Vostok. It's roughly the size of Lake Ontario. It's been sealed in darkness for maybe 15 million years. So how does water stay liquid under all that ice? Two things keep it warm. Heat rises from the rock deep in the earth below, and the enormous weight of the ice presses down, lowering the freezing point. The ice above acts like a thick blanket. It traps that heat and holds the cold sky out. But Vostok was only the beginning of the puzzle. Scientists watching the ice from satellites noticed something they couldn't explain. The surface of the ice was rising and falling. Whole patches sank by meters, then swelled again months later. Something underneath was moving. So what could push millions of tons of ice up and down? The lakes were draining into each other. Hidden rivers connect them. Water flows from one buried lake to the next, deep below the surface. Antarctica has a secret plumbing system, a whole landscape of streams and pools you'll never see. Here's where it gets stranger. Everyone assumed this water was pure. Ancient, clean, untouched. Frozen time. When a lake called Willans was finally drilled open, the samples came back full of life. Nearly 4,000 kinds of microbes were living in total darkness. No sun. No plants. No warmth from above. So what do they eat? They feed on rock and metal in the water. They break down iron and sulfur to survive. Life running on stone instead of sunlight. That single discovery changed how far scientists think life can go. Now compare what we expected to what we found. We thought the deep ice was sterile. Instead, one drop of that lake water held more microbes than expected in an entire pond. And these creatures have been cut off for thousands of years, evolving alone in the cold and the dark. They're not like anything at the surface. A separate branch of the living world hidden under our feet. Think about how strange that timeline is. The pyramids are 5,000 years old. These microbes have been sealed away far longer than any human civilization has existed. This is the part that matters most. Those buried lakes are why scientists now believe life could exist on other worlds. Jupiter has a moon called Europa. Under its icy shell sits a hidden ocean of liquid water. Saturn's moon Enceladus does too. Sealed under ice, warm from within, just like Vostok. If microbes thrive in Antarctica's dark lakes, they could thrive out there. The same recipe. Ice on top, water below, heat from the rock. So the frozen lakes buried beneath your planet became a map for finding life across the solar system. Here's what most people get wrong. They think reaching these lakes is easy. Just drill down and take a sip. But a single germ from the surface could destroy everything inside. The whole experiment ruined by contamination. So drilling stopped just above Vostok for years. Scientists argued about whether to open it at all. When they finally reached it, they used clean water pressure instead of dirty drilling fluid. They let lake water rise up the hole and freeze naturally. They studied that frozen sample instead of plunging straight in. Patience, so the lake stayed pure. And that caution reshaped how we explore. The tools built to protect Antarctica's lakes are now being designed for space. Engineers are studying robot probes that could one day melt through Europa's ice. Sterile machines that won't carry Earth's germs to another world. The lessons from a frozen continent are teaching us how to touch alien oceans without ruining them. Meanwhile, the maps keep growing. Well over 400 subglacial lakes have now been found. Most have never been touched. Most may never be. So picture one more time. A lake the size of a country, sealed under 4 kilometers of ice. Liquid water moving in the dark for 15 million years. Creatures inside it that feed on rock and have never seen light. And we've only sampled a few of them. No one truly knows what's swimming in the deepest lakes, still sealed, still waiting. Maybe there are things down there we've never imagined. Maybe the answer is closer than any distant moon.